Section 3.2 Labeling of objects. Every interactable object in the virtual lab has a label indicating what kind it is. For example, microscope switch has a label switch, each of microscope's ocular knobs have a label ocular knob, etc. The labels are mainly useful for user-friendliness purposes, which we will discuss later on. The various labels are defined as values of a labels enum declared in the mouse UI script, which for the photonic microscopy simulation have those values, each one corresponding to a particular type of object. One might notice here the non-interactable value of the labels enum. This value is particularly used on benches, which may not be interactable like the rest of the objects corresponding to labels enum values, but, as we will see later, they still need to have the mouse UI script attached on them in order to control the moving of objects from and onto them. For example, for the microscope AC switch, we attach mouse UI as component and then we choose switch as its label from the drop-down menu. Section 3.2.1 In-game user-friendly description of objects. Like in classic adventure games, when the cursor is hovering over an interactable object, they see a user-friendly description of it. We define all those user-friendly descriptions in a dictionary inside the mouse UI monobehavior class called name attribution. As one sees in the dictionary's last entry, non-interactable objects, like benches, do not need a user-friendly description at all, since a user-friendly description of them when they are being hovered over by the mouse is of no practical use. The user-friendly description of each object is stored for later use in a non-static global string variable in mouse UI called user-friendly name in the start function. Regarding now where in the screen the description should appear, a proper place would be a 2D rectangular tooltip over the scene object being hovered over. But before drawing the tooltip, we need to configure when it becomes visible.